Hey everyone, doug8798 here, and it's time for my first movie review, Dragonball Evolution. I saw Dragonball Evolution last year, a couple of weeks after it released, and it was awesome, and not a complete disappointment like the Emperor Pilaf Saga, Buu Saga, and Dragon Ball GT, which I'm going to talk about in another video. But right now, Dragon Ball Evolution. Dragon Ball Evolution tells the story of Goku and his quest to find the 7 Dragon Balls before Piccolo can find them and wish for ultimate power. Dragon Ball Evolution is pretty much the last 2 sagas of Dragon Ball with elements from the Pilaf Saga, so they can introduce the characters for new audiences and hurry up and get to Dragon Ball Z, the second and more popular half. And I am all for it because the first season of Dragon Ball sucks major bollocks, and that's one of the things I like most about Dragon Ball Evolution. They got rid of all the cheesy, annoying crap like talking animals. I don't hate talking animals, but most of the talking animals in Dragon Ball Z are poorly designed and annoying. And I also like the set designs. They combine real life with the fantasy world of Dragon Ball. The fight scenes are awesome, but kind of short. They remind me of anime and comic book action in general. Actually, the fight scenes remind me a lot of Naruto. Come to think of it, a lot of scenes in this movie remind me of Naruto. Justin Chatwin's voice reminds me of English dub Sasuke. Goku's Kamehameha Wave reminds me of the Rasengan. Goku struggles with the Kamehameha Wave, just like Naruto struggles with the Rasengan. And Goku's Ozaru form reminded me of Naruto's Nine-Tailed Fox form, which I like better. I hate how in the show, when Goku and Gohan's transformations are over, they forget everything that happens. In Dragon Ball Evolution, when the Ozaru transformation is over, Goku uses his power to defeat King Piccolo. Now to talk about the cast and characters. When I first saw Justin Chatwin, I had no idea who he was, but I was impressed with how Fox found a young guy who looks like Goku. Justin Chatwin is an awesome Goku. To quote another supporter, Justin Chatwin can act serious and clumsy like Goku, and by the end of the film is happy and fun-loving like Goku, and he's slightly ignorant, which I like because they've taken the ignorance thing way too far in the series. But I'll touch on that in another video. And what people have to understand is that this is supposed to be a real-life adaptation of Goku, but you people will complain and still hate the film regardless, so this really doesn't matter. That's why I just curse you people out and eventually just block you. Now, back to Dragon Ball Evolution. Emi Rozum's portrayal of Bulma is actually an improvement to the lame, stereotypical Bulma portrayed in the anime. June Park's portrayal of Yamcha is spot on, with the exception of him not being a fighter, which is the only thing I hate about his character in this movie, but it is realistic. Grandpa Gohan is spot on with his character, in my opinion, and the closest to what he is supposed to be. Oh, and I'm glad Piccolo kills him, because that whole thing about Goku stomping on him is beyond stupid. And when Piccolo kills him, that's when the movie officially picks up. Chow Yun-Fat is an awesome Roshi. I also consider him to be closer to his character, apart from the way he looks, and I have no problem with that. James Masters was an awesome Piccolo. I liked everything about his character, his voice, his design, and his personality. Actually, James Masters and Chow Yun-Fat were 2 of the main reasons I went to see this movie, because I was familiar with them from Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. I think Piccolo's design is way better because purple does not suit him in a live-action movie, and that should stay in the manga and anime. Now, for the missing characters, the only reasons Tien and Krillin are not in this is because they were not present in the first season of Dragon Ball, and you would have had too many characters. And Krillin's overrated, in my opinion. That's BS how he is stronger than Tien and gets higher than him and Yamcha in the character polls. Also, I didn't want to see Tien make a cameo appearance in Dragon Ball Evolution like he did in Dragon Ball GT. So they should reintroduce him in Dragon Ball Reborn or something. Also, original Krillin fan, I saw the video you made about me, and the only reason Aang from the Last Airbender movie is a kid is because Aang has to be a kid because he is a kid in all 3 books. Goku, however, is a kid in Dragon Ball. He's an adult in the Piccolo Jr. saga, and from there on in. The only things I did not like about Dragon Ball Evolution was that they totally rushed the story, leaving several things unanswered, and Yamcha not being a fighter. But he was a mediocre fighter in Dragon Ball and does not play a big role. Another criticism I have with the Dragon Ball series. So I have to give Dragon Ball Evolution a 9 out of 10. It was awesome, and epic.